In other videos, we've talked about numbers in the genitive and other cases. If you haven't learned about numbers in the genitive, you might want to watch that one first before this video about the accusative. You'll see why in a few minutes. Let's start by reviewing what we know about nouns in the accusative plural with these examples. Я читал эти книги. Я знаю этих студентов. Notice how with inanimate direct objects, like books, the accusative plural forms look just like the nominative plural. There's no change at all. But what about the students? These forms look just like the genitive plural, and that's because the students are alive, they're animate. So, animate nouns look like the genitive, and inanimate nouns look like the nominative. You can review that concept in this video. If you are comfortable with this idea, the good news is that we can apply this same concept to the numbers два, три, and четыре in the accusative. Let's see what that looks like. Я купил 2 билета и 2 книги. Он взял 3 документа. Она взяла 4 ключа. Now, what about numbers with animate direct objects? Оля кормила 2 кошек. Я кормил 3 кошек. Олег кормил 4 кошек. So let's compare these. If a direct object is inanimate, like tickets, documents, and keys, then we use the basic form of the number, два or две, три, четыре, with the usual rule about noun endings that look like the genitive singular after these forms. Два билета, 3 документа, 4 ключа. But if the direct object is animate, if it's alive, like the кошки, then the accusative of the number will look just like the genitive form of the number. So then it matches up nicely with the noun, двух, трех, четырех кошек. And when we change the form of the number, then the noun will be in the plural of the same case. So we've covered два, три, and четыре. What about other numbers? Let's take a look. Я купил 5 билетов и 5 книг. Я увидел 5 студентов, а потом еще 7 студенток. Мы встретили 15 гостей. Numbers that end in a soft sign, like 5, 6, and on through двадцать, don't change in the accusative, even before animate nouns. 5 билетов, 5 студентов. The noun will still look like the genitive plural, just as we normally see after the basic forms of these numbers, but there's no change in the number itself. And the numbers 40, 90, and 100 won't change either. You can meet 40, 90, or even 100 guests without declining any numbers. And here's one last note on compound numbers. When we use compounds in the accusative, we actually don't need to worry about changing the forms of any number, even for animate nouns. Вчера приехали 22 участника, а сегодня привезли еще 24 человека. Ой, значит, надо будет кормить 46 человек. So we have 24 человека and 46 человек with numbers that look like the basic nominative form, just as in 22 участника. If this all seems a little confusing, don't worry. It's the kind of detail that even native speakers wonder about, as you can see from this question at gramata.ru. Summing up. In the accusative case, два and две, три, четыре become двух, трех, and четырех when used with animate nouns. Я купил 2 билета и кормил 2 кошек. Numbers ending in a soft sign don't change in the accusative. Она кормила 5 кошек. Compound numbers don't change in the accusative either, even when they end in 2, 2, 3, or 4. Мы встретили 22 участника. Она встретила 25 участников. But as always, remember to use forms that look like the genitive singular after the forms 2, 2, 3, 4, and genitive plural after двух, трех, четырех, and after numbers that end in a soft sign.